We are back here at Flowers by Sue with our friend Deborah Lamp. It feels like spring. I'm ready for spring. I think we're all ready for spring. And look at some of the great things you've got. I've already gotten all my lettuce that's permanent, that I'm going to plant in my permanent vase and put on my counter so it looks real.
Okay, it's great. Yes, spring is hopefully here. It's nice and sunny outside today. Not so sure about the temperature-wise, but Easter is just around the corner. So we've got some really neat these are little moss bunnies, which actually to me can be year-round.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I think sitting by a little flower pot or something like that. And our little stuffed Easter bunny.
You're so funny. I have a basic question. We were sitting here talking about all the cool things that you do, and Maria's new with us, Jessica's here today, and I think there are maybe a few people who don't really know everything that you all do. I think we take it for granted because we just know.
Well, Flowers by Sue actually is an icon on this island. It was started close to 40 years ago by Sue Yi and Ed Moody.
Was that 40 years ago?
Yeah, and I have now, I've owned it, it's going into my 7th year. Okay. They retired, and so we came in and kind of bought the business. But we do anywhere from 25 to 35 deliveries a day on the island.
Oh my gosh.
Of just daily flowers, whether it's get well or happy birthday or anniversary. We do a lot of events.
I was going to say,
corporate events,
to
weddings.
To me, you're known for your creativity in events and weddings and all of that great stuff.
We are our wire service is Teleflora.
Oh.
So a lot of our daily stuff can be from the Teleflora website and that type of thing. The only difference is we don't carry a lot of their containers. We choose to use a clear vase container. We also love it when our designers can just have their freedom. Just give us a color palette and let us. We do carry a little bit more of a floral boutique in the sense that I carry higher end flowers.
Yes.
You know, the Casablanca lilies, the calla lilies, garden roses, peonies in the spring when I can get them.
It's always been interesting when I've worked with you and with Kelly. It's basically, here's the flavor. I kind of want a rustic, wild flavor, and that's what I get. You've done all my kids' weddings, and every one has been so interesting and different. And you're really good at price pointing too.
Well, thank you. I think so. It's just talking with your client and kind of getting to know what it is that they're trying to express. I think my strength is color choices. If somebody's, I want it kind of pinky, but not too bright pink, that type of thing is probably my strength. Kelly's strength is she's seeing the big pictures. I mean, she can walk into a bare nothing and
make
just
it
turn
magic.
it into a palace. Yes.
And maybe this isn't the right time or place, but I lost my parents 2 years ago and 1 year ago. And I called and relied on you to help me with creating kind of a floral feeling, a feeling of flowers for a celebration of life. And it was funny when we talked about it before, and you said you had just done something with Keith's funeral home.
We did. We have a little, they published a brochure, and so we did a section in there about grieving and flowers and celebrating your loved ones and their passing. And there's so much of it, and grief is different than being depressed.
Right.
And so I think when someone does come to see us, it's kind of, again, letting them express what they want to leave for their loved ones, whether it's celebrating their life or just the simple, beautiful whites and elegance to it.
And some of the things that we received when my dad passed, we still have that are still living.
Yes.
Which is it's actually been a beautiful memorial, to tell you the truth. And again, there's so many things that you do, and the staff here is really user-friendly. I don't know if you've had a chance to stop in, there's great things, but even to call them, they will guide. You guys guide very well.
Oh, thank you.
And that makes it worth its weight in gold. So I appreciate it. Every time you come, it's a lot of fun. There's so much to see. It's awe-inspiring, and there's no better smell on the island as you walk in here. I love it. Deb, thank you so much. Kelly back there, thank you too.
Thank you
all for joining us here on Carolina Women.